Live. All right. Hey, everybody, and welcome. There we go. I think I'm ready now. We're running a few minutes late tonight because our niece is here and I'm getting her all set up, and we had to get our coffee. And well, Amy still hasn't gotten her coffee. So I see, let's see. Zen Incense Shop, Strong Enough to Bend Homestead, Boots and Bounty Homestead, Country Homestead Preacher. Hello, Brother Donnie. Arthur Leslie, the Tinker's Wife. Hi, Miss Patty. All the Things Acres. Hi, Dawn. Oh, people rolling in now. Warren Lewis, Linda Jacobs, Christy Betts. Pinball Preparedness. What is up? Lisa Hoffer, Warren. I said Warren Lewis, but hello again. Wide Family Farm. Hi, Courtney. Pathways Homestead from Kansas. How's the weather in Kansas? It's pretty warm and muggy here today.
Wait till tomorrow.
Hey, Stringfield Ridge. Billy Truth Be Told. I like that name. Morning Glory.
I'm getting everything done.
All right. So my bride is joining me. Garden for Jeep took me a minute to shut up and come over. All right. So it's been a heck of a week.
Oh, I have no idea.
We have taken all of our political frustrations and put them into work on the homestead. So you can imagine how much we've gotten done.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm wearing my new one too. Mine says Rooted. These came from, there was
We got some food.
There was one of those. I don't know if those are everywhere like that, but there was like a rehab home that was doing a fundraiser outside of Tractor Supply recently, and we got some T-shirts, and then we also got some wooden crosses that we will be giving away those wooden crosses
And a few other things.
in a future live stream, hopefully next week.
I plan
possibly.
on being busy.
Hi, Karina.
Hold a minute here. Windy enough to take your breath away. Oh, it's not cold here, but we've had a lot of wind. Our wind is coming from the south right now.
Yeah, because we're ahead of a cold front.
Yeah. So, yeah. Coffee took forever.
Floating away here in Kentucky. Oh, man.
Well, you reminded me, Kate, that I needed to press the button on the coffee pot and get it going.
Hans.
And I think I was a little off on the weather forecast yesterday on when I was talking on Rachel's live.
You're not sub to pinball. You certainly should be.
I am.
So am I. Yeah, we drink coffee on our live streams on Thursday nights, and then I have trouble sleeping every week. But it's not so much because of the coffee. I think it's just because of the lively fellowship here in the chat.
80 today.
You should drink hot chocolate. I do like hot chocolate too.
Kate was pruning trees today. It was 80 degrees. It was 71 here today. Now ours says rain. We had an 80% chance of rain today.
Really?
Yeah. The weather must have missed that.
I got a few sprinkles that made me stop.
Mother Nature must have missed that.
I had to stop cutting grass because I was getting rained on a little, but then next thing you know, it was sunny. So,
the winds were 10 to 20 miles an hour today. We were in the 20% area. Apparently, we were supposed to have rain early today, according to this weather forecast. And this is our local weather that I'm looking at. Showers tomorrow.
You're right, Pinball.
Crazy thing. High today of 71. High tomorrow 49.
That's crazy.
With a low of
Hey, Dunya.
45. So it's going to stay from between 45 and 49 all day tomorrow.
Well, we've been our chicken run, the one for the laying chickens that we have, that was all damaged in the hurricanes from last fall, and we finally got around to putting some work into it and getting that all fixed up. And so we did that. Not only do we have a 6-foot fence, but we also have it topped with netting, and the netting got all destroyed. Had to be completely
What
replaced.
netting? After the hurricane, what netting?
We had to reset some posts and change out some posts because of hurricane damage.
Definitely going to pray for Grace. Karina's daughter, Grace, is also my godchild. So, yeah, definitely keeping Grace in our prayers.
So we got the chicken run all fixed up and cleaned up, and we're moving our compost bin. Well, we're finished now. We moved our compost bin into the chicken yard, into the chicken run, so that we can have one place to bring our kitchen scraps.
How old is Grace? 5, 6?
I'm not sure. Ask Karina sign language. No. Well, I mean, she's going to read.
Right. I know.
Anyway.
But,
hey, Gary B. How are you?
I want to say 6. No, she's 5. So she'll be 6 in September.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. She's little. She's in kindergarten. I see. That's what threw me, because it's 5 or 6 in kindergarten. It all depends.
Right. Well,
and I couldn't remember because her birthday is late September, so I didn't know
Well, see,
if
my
she was in
birthday-
that cutoff.
my birthday is in November, so the way it was back then, at least, I started kindergarten at 4 because of where my birthday fell.
See, nowadays they won't let you. You start a year later, so you would have started at 6 instead of 5. Or, well, 5 gonna be 6.
Okay.
Yeah. So I knew it was the end of September.
Yeah. There's a few channel members here in the chat tonight. We did add some new custom emojis, so you'll feel free to check those out and have some fun with those.
Yeah. Look at when Kate's birthday is.
Yeah. Well, Abby's here. She's going to make an appearance here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
She's a teenager, so she's busy.
Kate's birthday is the day after mine. If that's right.
I was coming. I just lost my scrunchie. I had to find it.
Oh, here she comes.
Kate said hi, Abby.
Hello.
Yeah, I thought so.
Hi,
Yeah.
peoples.
Let's make sure you're in the shot.
I have no idea.
There you are.
Mhm.
Don't stay too long. You make me look ugly by comparison.
Oh, okay.
Because she's so darn pretty.
Wow.
Have you done any painting this week?
No, I've been busy with school.
I know you talked about
School has been school. Right, Kate? There's so much. Me and Kate have so much in common. It is crazy.
it. Oh, hey, life in the UP.
Crazy.
So Abby went to, what'd y'all do? Go coffee? Had coffee?
Yeah, we went to a little diner in Lake Charles.
Yeah. Abby went with her sister Cheyenne to go have coffee this afternoon. Did you eat? Did you have supper?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's supper. I had a burger.
Yeah, Grace. I knew Grace was
Sorry.
in kindergarten.
Sorry for being
I
a
just couldn't
dad.
remember if she was 5 or 6. I know, right, Kate? 40 years difference in our age, and we're so much alike. It's crazy.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna head out because I have to go get dressed for bed.
Love you.
Love you too. Goodbye, everybody.
Gotta go get dressed for bed. It's 8 o'clock.
No, Chloe
Act
didn't
like
want
you're-
to stay with me.
Huh?
Chloe didn't want to stay with me.
She went back and laid with.
No, she didn't go down. I wouldn't let her go with Riley, but she insisted on getting down so I wouldn't put her blanket on her chair.
She's
That's
not
fine.
ready to go to bed.
Yeah.
Kate says
Oh.
good night.
I don't remember how to change the emojis. We have what?
There's a little
Okay.
smiley face under the chat. And
There you go.
when you click on that, it's like the top row of emojis
See, I don't have
that are
the
custom.
specialized emojis because
because you're not a member.
right, I'm logged in.
you're
under-
logged in, yeah.
There you go, Kate.
There it is, Miss Patty.
Miss Patty got
Yeah.
it, and now Rachel's got it.
Yeah.
There, Kate's got it. I knew Kate was gonna get it eventually. She's usually one of the first ones to get a hold of stuff.
Yeah, that's just a little special thing we do for our.
But how do you change it
channel
by your
members.
name? Oh, those change as
The longevity, the length of time that you've been a member. Hey,
Now, how do you
Susanna.
turn them off? Click back on the keyboard, Kate.
Yeah,
There's a little keyboard at the bottom where the emoji.
where the
thing-
smiley face
Yeah.
was.
You turn them off. I love it. But yeah, the one, the one next to your name for the channel members. As
Oh,
the longer you're a
you
channel
just
member,
missed her, Copper Kettle.
those will change over time, and I think you just added a new one for that.
I added one for the 1 year
Yeah.
because some people are getting close.
Kate.
Yeah, she was here probably 5 minutes ago.
Not even
Her
that.
six fist in the sky. There you are.
Copper
Oh.
Kettle said hello.
Oh, hello.
She
Yeah.
ca- she,
Yeah,
said
she's
she
in her
came in
PJs.
just to see you.
Say it. Say it though.
Oh, couple Ketter. I had to think about it for a second.
Yeah, she's dressed for bed, so she can't be on camera. But she said it for you.
Kate said hers has been the same since the beginning.
She said yes. What?
Kate said her emoji thing has been the same since the beginning.
Well, Kate just rejoined with her new channel.
That's
why.
right.
That's why it's the new one. What?
She's sleeping.
No, Chloe.
Oh.
Dog staring at us. Oh man.
Let's see.
Hey, Grammy
Lord.
Karen, I see you there.
Shh.
Are we being too loud for you, Dawn? Thank you for the super chat.
Not my emoji. It's my picture.
Oh, your picture?
Okay, but you should you see the little emoji next to your wrench?
Well, okay, that's not really considered an emoji. I don't remember what it's called.
It's a badge.
It's the membership badge. There
Right.
you go.
I need coffee. But the little badges next to your name should change.
Mimsy.
I'm buffering, of course, but I see you. Oh man.
In case you can't hear us. No.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she says her picture. Like your picture of you? Is that what you mean? Because that's not gonna change. No. Maybe that's all she was saying. We're all confused.
I stay confused. I'm tired.
Three Musketeers Homestead. My goodness, it's been a while.
Okay, I saw something and I was going to say something and I lost my train of thought.
Happens. Hi, Veronica Hart.
Do you have any garden stuff started? I have about 35 seed cups in my greenhouse at the moment, which by tomorrow morning are going to have to come in the house because it's going to be way too cold.
Hey, where to begin homestead?
They're going to fluctuate. Yeah, I need coffee, Kate. They're going to fluctuate temperature way too much in the greenhouse. I don't have a heat source in the greenhouse right now. It's just a small
Well, yeah, it's a little
Tractor Supply greenhouse.
$40 Tractor Supply greenhouse. We did a video on it. You can look for that.
You know, when you say stuff like that, you point at the corner.
I
'Cause
do.
you're doing
Huh?
videos.
Yeah, because I do that in videos.
But I have Cherokee purple tomatoes coming up. Or well, they're up.
Squash and zucchini.
Yeah, I have squash and zucchini. I have butternut squash.
Minus 23 Celsius. Holy crap.
I would need like 40 electric blankets for that. Oh, I don't need a Dr. Pepper.
Southern Blessed Homestead.
That makes my kidneys hurt just thinking about it. Get seeds in the ground. See, we're not quite ready for seeds in the ground.
We pulled our first turnips.
Yeah, we have turnips.
We've
in
got
the ground,
cold
but
weather
that's-
crops
that's-
in the ground.
That's a winner.
I say cold weather crops. It's cold weather crops for us. Southern Blessed. I was
I have
wearing
chicken
your
seeds
shirt.
coming in the mail.
I wore your shirt around town a couple of days ago.
Although you got a hole in it already. I got to fix that. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
in
Kate-
the scene.
Kate is sending me alfalfa seeds.
North Shore's here. Hey, Sean. Mind your own beeswax. I like that. How's it going?
I'm losing it.
Oh, the stuff that you have planted. I don't know what all you have in the greenhouse.
I have a couple of different cherry tomatoes. I have a couple of different beefsteak tomatoes, which those are all up. Oh, I have 6 bell peppers. The green bells,
Oh,
those are coming up. But my banana peppers haven't yet. They haven't sprouted.
that's backwards. from
I'm
what
still
we
waiting.
usually-
I know. I'm still waiting for rosemary and something else. I need to get the moringa in the mail.
To Susanna.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. I sent you moringa. You should have gotten that by now.
Getting holy. Oh, let me grab those 2 crosses.
Oh. But we're not doing those tonight, are we?
No, not tonight.
Good, because it has been a hectic week and I don't have anything planned for that.
We went shopping at Tractor Supply, and
Yeah, the peppers seem to be doing well this year. As long as you keep the soil warm, it should be fine. Pinball's got pepper plants up.
there was a one of those rehab centers, rehab homes for people getting over addictions. They were out front of Tractor Supply. This one's called Strong Tower, and their website is "You Are My Strong Tower," no spaces, and the UR is the letters UR. So it's I'm gonna type it. You are my strong tower.com. That's not going to make it a link, but just so you know how it's spelled. Anyway, these guys, very well-mannered men. We got to talking about spirituality and faith, and
Got it, Sean.
they had these things. We weren't really in the market for buying anything, but we wanted to support their cause. And so we picked up these two awesome handmade wooden crosses. And we don't need them. We don't, I love them, but our walls are pretty full. Not this one behind me, because we've got big plans for that one. But I forget what they said this one was. Olive wood? I don't remember. But it's really, really cool.
Don't ask me because
And I like the way they left some bark on the bottom there.
I can't remember what I did 5 minutes ago.
This one's cedar. It smells awesome.
Smelling it.
And anyway, these two, since we don't have the need for them, we bought them so that we could
probably smell those from across the room. We're sniffing them up close.
Here we go with the big nose jokes. We bought those so that we could give them away on a future live stream. It won't be tonight. We weren't prepared. We've been just so busy.
I'm working on
Hey CB and halfway home. Welcome.
some giveaway stuff. So not sure when that's going to come about, but
well, we want to do another big giveaway. We crossed the 3,000 subscriber mark, so we actually did that weeks ago. But anywho, actually it was right before New Year's. Lisa Lee, good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Veronica says my daughter and son-in-law are directors of a program just like that. The students make those crosses. Yeah.
And hey, Tori, eyes to see. Yeah, these are really cool, and I love the smell of cedar.
Yeah, 3K. Can you believe it? I never thought we would pass 1,000.
Well, I don't expect us to ever get over 10,000, but if we do,
yeah,
awesome. We never got into this for the numbers anyway, but doing it for the relationships, which we have made some awesome ones.
Definitely.
Last week after our live stream,
I think the only people I talk to are YouTubers.
We were on the phone with Sean from North Shore Preparedness for a good hour, having some awesome fellowship conversation. Hey, Vitra, good to see you.
Oh, wow. Kate, you will get there.
That's cool. Never mind.
Should I go unplug that?
No, don't worry about it. Hey, Orangey.
Right, Courtney? It seems like 90%, not probably 99% of the people that I talk to are YouTubers, other than my family. And I have one good friend in Lake Charles that I talk to pretty
Southern Blessed Homestead. We actually met them before they were YouTubers. Yeah, they were just fans. And it was really cool to meet Mac and Patty.
Patty was so oblivious then.
Patty fangirled pretty hard. Not on us, but like on
Patty was just so shy. I remember the time that we were going to try to get her on a live stream, and she spent so much time showering and brushing her hair and brushing her teeth. She completely missed the whole live stream.
Poor thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Love it.
Southern Ohio prepping.
And then you became YouTubers, and Mac took out a chair live on YouTube.
We don't talk about such things.
Oh, yes, we do. I watched it again the other day because it's in my Google Drive.
Hey, Jefferson Martial Arts, welcome.
I came across it when I was looking for Rayleigh's homework. And, yep. Where are we located? We are in Southwest Louisiana, in the boot.
Oftentimes we are in the cone of uncertainty.
No, it's Maxwell. It's always Mac's fault. But
no, I say that I use the cone of uncertainty joke because we had a rough hurricane season this year or last year.
It wasn't it? It was hilarious. I can watch it over and over and over. And yeah.
Well, especially with the little editing I did.
Oh, mind your beeswax says I'm in Florida. I know that cone.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you certainly do.
Yeah, we were hit pretty hard this year.
Oh, Country Homestead Preacher says his 10 minutes moved to 6:30 p.m. Central daily. So that's the,
yes,
the 10 minutes in the word.
that is awesome. You know why?
Because now we can hit it. Now we
Yeah, because I won't
see
be doing homeschool at that time.
Yeah.
That is amazing. That is like the most amazing news I have had all week. Other than school is out and we don't have school tomorrow.
North Shore Preparedness says, I think I had 43 subs when I met you. Yeah, for the longest time, I'm not sure, but for the longest time, I didn't even know that North Shore Preparedness was making videos. And then one day I went to his channel and I was like, oh, there's videos here. I'm watching these.
I just like listening to him. I love the accent.
Did you see Stringfield Ridge's comment?
Uh-oh.
Thank you for that, Lisa. I didn't.
Well, it's been up there.
I'm looking for it. Stringfield Ridge.
Oh, yes. I knew about
first.
Gemini.
Okay. All right.
Because I was in Rachel's live.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Stringfield Ridge and Lisa Lee. Oh, you're watching us?
Rayleigh is watching us on YouTube from across the room.
Make sure we can't hear it over here.
She has her earbuds in.
Do I watch Alaska Prepper? Sometimes I do.
I have.
I have. I shared one of his videos on the Grand Solar Minimum.
The first time I saw him was on Two Families Live. He was a guest there.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And I think I kind of took over their live on that one because I asked a bunch of questions. But I was interested. And he has some really, really informative knowledge. I mean, some people will have to, kind of.
Hey, heirloom permaculture?
Like, really think about their answers. He didn't. He has a ton of knowledge, like right off the top of his head.
Yeah.
I'm kind of slow with that though. I usually can, but this week has been so I'm on Two Family. Yep. I know what you mean. So this week we got
the second chicken tractor mostly built.
All it needs is the door. Oh, and chicken wire on the bottom.
Wire. Yeah.
Oh.
And the big eye bolts so that I can lug it around with the mower.
He's got a lot of growing knowledge. He's got prepping knowledge. He's got canning knowledge. He's got a lot. So you can't say it's just for the Alaska area.
Hey, Lori.
I've learned quite a bit just listening to him talk and and watching a few of his videos. So that would definitely be somebody to check out. Some of his stuff is more geared towards the northern stuff, obviously, because he lives in Alaska. But as far as the prepping and stuff, he's got a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, it's not tailored toward like the Alaskan climate. It's stuff that everyone can benefit from.
Right.
So moderators, if you don't mind, somebody throw up a link for Alaska Prepper.
Oh.
And if you're going to Alaska Prepper for the first time, let him know that you heard about him from Broussard Homestead. We would appreciate that.
I don't have it. I have everything else open. He seems to know a good bit about gold and silver also.
Oh, speaking of, now would be a good time to get a few ounces of silver. Because, paper dollars aren't really worth the paper they're printed on. But silver is always going to be a precious metal.
Hey, John. He said he's on his phone, so he can't post.
So
I already know.
if you can afford it, get you a few ounces
mods
of
in a
silver.
row tonight. Look, bam, bam, bam.
Mods.
And then there's Sean.
This is why we have the best mods on YouTube.
What are my silver bricks worth? I have no idea.
I don't know how much. How many
Been
ounces are
saving
they?
silver nickels for years.
Oh, and always get the 0.999 pure silver.
I haven't looked that far into that.
You can get coins and you can get ingots. Are they called ingots? I'm not sure. I haven't bought any
Silver
yet,
bricks?
but I'm looking
That's
into
what
it.
they're talking about. Silver bricks. I have a lot of
do.
silver in my jewelry box.
I have a few silver.
How about $2 bills?
Quarters.
I actually have a few of those.
Not the 925.
Silver is $26.30 an ounce right now.
Is it that low? I thought it was higher than that. Well, that's a good price.
Does silverware count?
Silverware.
Okay, so I'm guessing $27 an ounce is pretty low. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I honestly I haven't been following it to know how the price is going. But I thought it was in the 30s. So yeah, so 27.
If it can be melted down, it counts, right?
I have a couple $2 bills.
Pinball said, nope, I just looked, 26.30, still pulling back. Look for it under 25 soon.
Oh,
wow.
Awesome.
See, I don't know. I don't follow enough about that stuff.
Well, you just
my focus is the
thing,
canning and the dehydrating
right.
and
the thing about the silver, the reason why you should get some silver if you can afford it, if it's in your budget, is because someday our paper money is going to be worthless. And when that day comes, silver is still going to be silver. It's still going to be a precious metal. And if the fiat currency, the paper dollar, is worthless, then the value of silver is just going to skyrocket because there's nothing. I mean, it's not going to be against a dollar per se.
careful with the silver. They're screwing around with it on the market. It's the new GameStop. Oh, Lord. Food and care and mommying. Yep. See, and that's where my focus is.
I wouldn't be surprised if
it's schoolwork and homesteading, and
I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to discourage the purchase of silver, because if everybody goes out and buys silver, then it depletes the stock. And when there's no more silver, then the price goes supply and demand. Just like if everybody went to the bank tomorrow and said,
so should I take my money out of my savings account and buy silver? Wow, that would be heavy.
If you have, well,
the only silver I have is in my hair.
Here's the
is
thing.
that valuable? Because
that's what I was going to get to. If
face?
everybody goes tomorrow and says, I want to cash out my savings account, you know what that's going to you know what that's going to do? It's not going to happen, first of all, because that much money does not exist. Our bank accounts are nothing more than numbers in a code in a computer. The physical, tangible money is not there.
They are still mining silver here in the U.S.
From what I understand, they've dialed it back. They're not mining it much. I'm not sure about that. I do as much research as I can in the time that I have in a day.
See, I'll keep my money in seeds and honey. That's my thing. I've been trying to buy as many seeds as possible because we don't have the best seed storage.
Yep.
It's nowhere near where I want it to be.
The problem with durable commodities, though, is in a dystopian scenario, the value is determined by the one with the necessities, not the shiny stuff. This is true. That's why I recommend only a couple ounces. Don't go nuts with it. Get stuff that you can actually use.
Right. Skills
In a
will, skills will be
SHTF
worth more.
scenario.
Right. But, you know, you do want to have some barter items.
Hey, Carol.
Hudson Valley Seed Company.
Let me get me another cup of coffee. Y'all excuse me for just a moment. Silver can be used for making colloidal silver for health benefits as well. Interesting idea.
See, that's something I really don't have a whole lot of knowledge about is the colloidal silver. I don't know.
I haven't tried colloidal silver.
No, I haven't tried it. I don't know enough about it. I know if you take too much of it, I think that's the stuff that can make you turn blue or something, like a Smurf.
That's what they say.
And see, that's kind of my fear. You know, I'm going to use too much of it, and all of a sudden, I'm going to look like a Smurf. Which would be funnier if it happened to Rachel, because she's little, and she looks like, you know, she would look like Smurfette then. Sorry, Rach. Love you. Green Country makes it. I've seen a lot of people that make it and use it, and I just... Yeah, see?
Stick to our elderberry.
Kate said, my former husband made his own colloidal silver and he suffered from poisoning from it. That's what I'm afraid of. Gnome, yes. Smurfette, no.
Silver is worth more for wealth preservation than for barter. Silver will eventually be good to buy land. Good point. Because at some point, things are going to get reorganized.
Well, Rachel already has the blonde hair, so, you know, she would make a really good Smurf. Or Smurfette.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
Also need
I'm not
alcohol to trade, and if all else fails, you can drink it and at least think you made it. Well, on that note, good thing is we have
friends.
We have friends right down the street, right down the road, who are set up with a distillery. Or
what are your
home distillery.
recommendations for barter items? Honey, food, medicine, alcohol, different types, tobacco, no judgment, seeds and seedlings. All of the above.
All of those. I would with the year that we had, I would add
sugar, flour,
paper products.
Yeah, paper products.
Because paper products and cleaning products, because those seem to be short on supply. Now, when I say cleaning products, I don't mean go out and buy all the Windex and
right,
you know, toilet bowl cleaners and all the different brand name stuff. Everything that
Silver
you can actually speak on this quite a bit.
What?
Anything that you need to clean in your house, you can do a combination of Blue Dawn, alcohol.
Whoa. No.
Not in those combinations.
Okay.
Not in different combinations
Vinegar.
of Blue Dawn, vinegar, alcohol, baking soda, peroxide.
That's pretty much all I buy. That's
Some of those things you just use.
I don't buy
the one item. Some
Lysol.
you mix.
I don't buy Clorox. I don't buy toilet bowl cleaner. Shower cleaners, all that stuff. Vinegar and dish soap, yes. A cup of dish soap and a cup of warm vinegar. Mix it together, and it is like fantastic cleaner for a shower.
Patty's on top of it, vinegar and Dawn.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be Dawn brand.
Paper plates.
It can be the off brand of the Blue Dawn, the store brand.
Chrissy, yeah, I do dishes. Well, we do dishes by hand. I can't say I, but you know, between me and Abby, we do a lot of dishes.
Where can you get baking soda if the stores are shut down?
I do keep some bleach on hand, but I don't use it as a cleaner. It would be here more or less for water purification, right?
Yeah. Fun fact.
My shower doors are see-through again. I told Kate about the shower cleaner. And it
Here's a
works.
fun fact. Maybe not everybody in here knows it. Bleach actually does not kill mold.
Nope.
Bleach bleaches mold. Vinegar
It whitens
kills
it.
mold.
Yeah, vinegar or peroxide will kill mold. You can get 30% and higher vinegar for cleaning. Yeah, or you just use it pure. That's what I do. I mop my floors, I wipe my counters. Everything gets cleaned
Bill.
with vinegar.
Cajun
And
Homestead.
like my stainless steel appliances or whatever, then they get sprayed down with rubbing alcohol and a microfiber towel just to get the water spots off.
As far, hey Mary Beth, as far as the baking soda, if you have the room to prep it, you can get 15-pound bags at Sam's Club.
You can actually get buckets of it on Amazon.
There you go. And a 15-pound bag of baking soda really isn't that much because that stuff's pretty heavy.
Well, and it's packed.
It's packed.
It is vacuum
it
packed
doesn't
in a
take
bag,
up a whole
and
lot of
it's
space.
like really packed in there. It is pretty heavy though.
Hey Harvey, good to see you.
What percentage is my point? You can dilute.
Oh,
That's smart. I've never seen anything here more than 5% vinegar. So
I
that's
have seen some cleaning vinegar, which is a higher percentage.
Right. I don't know what the percentage is though, but it's usually more expensive. I stick to just the regular distilled vinegar is 5% acidity. Buy the 5-gallon buckets of baking soda for our chlorine pool.
And quit using chlorine. Interesting.
Wow. Have to be careful with vinegar will burn you. Not at 5%.
Right.
Acidity. Yeah, the higher percentages, yes.
Yeah.
Now I know there's a way that you can make your own like apple cider vinegars and things like that. I have not tried that.
No,
I have not gotten
Susanna,
good at it.
we don't mix it all together. We make certain mixtures for certain.
I need to do a video on that.
Yeah. We've been talking about that. Certain mixtures for cleaning certain things, like pure alcohol in a spray bottle is a great window cleaner. For example, hey Prepper Book Club, good to see you.
Yeah, see, Kate makes her own apple cider vinegar.
Yeah,
I've tried the citrus vinegars, as
Bragg's.
Yeah.
With the mother.
Yes, I've tried.
Epsom salt, that's a good one too.
Any ideas for Epsom salt? Not for cleaning, but for medicine. I know you can soak in an Epsom salt bath. You can use Epsom salt in the garden for peppers and. Oh Lord, there's so many uses for Epsom salt.
Yeah, Christy Betts, very good point. You have to be careful mixing stuff. Yes, you do.
Yes. As far as the mixing of like cleaners,
Epsom salt is good for your garden.
do not mix vinegar and peroxide. Don't ask me how I know that. Epsom salt and vinegar will kill foot fungus. Yes, it will. So will peroxide. Just don't add the peroxide to the vinegar and the Epsom salt because that can cause all kinds of crazy issues. For whatever reason, vinegar and peroxide you cannot mix. It makes it like a really acidic combination, and it can cause like chemical burns, and it can actually eat a plastic container. Just saying.
Welcome. And hey, Barb.
Alcohol, vinegar, and water for a window cleaner. I use straight alcohol, rubbing alcohol.
You're hot toddy. It's
2 ounces of
2 ounces
of whiskey.
2
ounces of warm water.
Yeah. Honey. 2 ounces of honey.
2 ounces of apple cider vinegar. Warm that.
Oh, apple cider vinegar?
Yes. And then add 2 ounces of honey.
No lemon juice?
Yep. And 2 ounces of lemon juice. Heat everything but the honey. And then add the honey.
Oh, see you.
You don't want to heat the honey in the microwave. Then you kill right, one part of each.
Prepper Book Club.
You can add the apple cider vinegar.
Never.
You don't have to. The apple cider vinegar makes it
Yeah, one part of each.
taste horrible, but it makes it more like a Theraflu kind of thing because I mean it will eat up everything in your system. But that's the only thing that got me over bronchitis. Even antibiotics and steroids and all that stuff didn't work.
Fun fact, Veronica
nose was
says,
whistling,
fun
y'all.
fact, no germs can live where cinnamon is present. I use cinnamon oil in some of my cleaners. That's interesting. Hey, Micro Farmer. Welcome to the chat.
I'm going to have to look that up.
There was something, cinnamon.
Cinnamon works in the garden too.
I was going to say, yeah, what was it for? I don't remember. Was it for
I think it's for ants.
fungus? Help us out, gardeners. Cinnamon's good in the garden, but I can't remember for what. Gnats? Is that the answer to that? Antifungal on orchids? Yeah.
Ah, there you go. Antifungal.
I thought
That's what
so,
it was.
yeah.
I've heard it works for ants, but I've also heard that cinnamon was good for fungus.
Micro Farmer says ants.
Y'all, nothing works for ants here. Nothing.
Fire ants are the devil.
Cinnamon kind of, sort of deters them. Coffee grounds kind of, sort of helps. These ants.
Boiling water gives them hell, though.
Yeah, but it also kills my plants. You can't do that in a garden
Not
bed.
in
That's
the
what
garden. No, of course not.
I mean.
Irish Spring.
We have freaking garden beds made out of what is it? Cedar wood.
Mm-hmm.
And those things are like piled all up in it. Flame weeder, actually, that only works for the ones on the top.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Yeah, the fire, like literal
It
flames,
drives them down into the ground. And
isn't going to get down in. Hey, just me.
These things are like 6 feet down in the dirt. I'm telling
Broussard
you.
Homestead.
Lemongrass works for ants. I doubt it because there's fire ants living in my bucket of lemongrass. Somebody told me peppermint was great. I put peppermint under the porch. There was an ant pile in the middle of it.
There's ants in the peppermint plant.
I know. That's exactly what I just said.
Well, like the one in the bucket I meant.
Well, I know,
So, yeah.
but diatomaceous earth, yeah. Diatomaceous earth works for the ants, but it just makes them move.
That's another good thing to stock up on because that's never going to go bad.
You can buy that by the
That's
bucket.
literally fossils.
By the bucket. I found that out.
Salt. That's another thing that never goes bad. That's a mineral. So
Yeah, ants with good breath. Yeah, in the peppermint plants.
actually, salt, table salt, non-iodized, is best for preps. And honey. Those are the two consumables that never ever expire.
No, we don't need more. We definitely do not need more spiders. DE kills them. It causes them to explode. The problem with diatomaceous earth is our humidity. If you put it out in the humidity, it absorbs some of the moisture from the air. So I don't think it's quite as effective as it should be.
Living this close to the coast, like we can't keep any garden tools like shovels and hoes and stuff. We cannot keep them from rusting. It just can't happen.
That's why all of our what are they called? The pruners, the little garden pruners, they all look like heck.
How do you store salt?
In a bucket.
Yeah, in a bucket.
We have buckets.
We have the buckets with the gamma lids. It's real easy to get in and out of the buckets.
I forget you have much more humidity than I do. Yeah.
Very much more.
Raw honey can be used as an antibiotic on a wound. Yes. Yes. Even if you stick them in a bucket of sand with oil in it, Brent.
Oh, the tools? Yeah, no. I mean,
well, we'd have buckets of
I haven't
tools
tried
everywhere.
that, but yeah, we'd have tons of buckets.
We are in Southwest Louisiana. humidity capital of the world.
We're about 30 miles inland, southwest Louisiana, about 20 miles east of Lake Charles.
Sink the tool ends in there. Yeah, but we would have buckets everywhere because we have tools. Everywhere.
Cat.
That is not the cat.
That's not the cat?
That was Angel getting comfortable in her corner over there because Chloe moved her bed all in the way.
Sorry. Hey, you traveling gypsy. Yeah, honey never goes
The
bad.
tools will
That's right.
last with that with a thin coating of oil. Yeah.
Yeah, but thing of it is, we use our tools so often.
Yeah.
To clean them and coat them with oil every time is just it's a lot of work. And I'm not
Spray
about that
them
life.
with Pam. That would probably work.
Yeah, I'd have to clean them every time though before
Well, you
doing
should
that.
clean them
We
every time.
should, but I mean this is real life.
I
So
know. Sand and oil worked really well to keep our tools from rusting.
that makes sense. I like the idea.
Yeah.
WD-40, yeah.
Not as tasty. I wouldn't.
You don't have to coat them with oil that's in the sand. Yeah, but I'd still have to clean the dirt off. Big pain in the butt.
Well, like today, we were so tired. It was just kind of pick things up,
Well,
throw them where they go, and
they get
out of there.
the shovels and stuff. They get rusty and discolored, but they're still good tools.
Well,
in fact, our two favorite shovels are the shovel heads they were your grandpa's, and we replaced the handles.
Yeah.
So
and like
I
once
have
a
no
year,
idea how old those are.
Once a year, I give Danny this pity story because he fusses at me for the shovels looking like crap. So I give him the shovels, and it gives him something to do. He brings them home and he cleans them all up, and he buffs them all down, and he sharpens them for me, and he oils them, and he brings them back, and then they're good as new for the next year.
Yeah, you guys are really selling me on this oily sand stuff. I'm liking this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
I'm thinking though we might have to get
buckets.
No. What I'm thinking is if we can get a trough and put underneath where we stand the tools, just stand them in the sand then.
Potentially, yeah.
But we'd have to put a screen at the bottom.
No, it'd have to be more than a screen because if the sand is oily, you don't want that to leach into the ground. It would have to be
honey,
something.
I
with the
meant
bottom.
something to keep the rainwater from, like, let it drain out.
The oil would go with it, darling. We'd have to get crafty. Beeswax might work.
I need to find a place to get some of that. I didn't collect any of the beeswax off the hives. We left the wax with the bees that last year.
We actually have some cap honey. I mean, some cap wax.
We do, huh?
Mm-hmm. It needs to be processed. It's still got a bunch of honey in it. A kiddie pool with sand. Yeah, I got to be able to store
Put them under
too.
the shed. They are under the shed cover, but if we get rains from the south that are like,
not only that, there's just
sideways.
so much humidity in the air.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
I know, but she was talking about put it under cover so it wouldn't have to worry about draining holes and all that stuff. I'm just talking about the hard driven rain. I wouldn't want the sand bucket to fill up with water.
Yeah.
I love the smell of beeswax.
Kind of defeat the purpose. North Star Prepsteader. Hey, Kathy. I hope you're well.
We tried to get on your live.
I watched it after.
Yeah, we
all
watched it afterwards. But
my grandpa just kept a 5-gallon bucket in the garage and dipped them before he hung them. Oh, that makes sense. So they wouldn't have to stay in there. I mean, I can give that a try and see how it works.
That's pretty smart.
Read my comment above. Heirloom permaculture. Use an oil that you want to introduce into your garden. You don't leave the tools in the sand, just bury in and remove to coat with oil. Okay.
Huh.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, Kathy, we're definitely keeping
See, Albany
keeping you in
Mountain
prayer.
said you can buy 50 pounds of diatomaceous earth for $56.50. That's $1 a pound.
Which is the cheapest I've ever found
Yeah.
with free shipping.
But Earthworks Health, I've never heard of that.
Does cedar mulch repel insects? To some degree, I'm sure. We have found that
That would be my question too, Patty. Is
cedar
it food grade?
the cedar raised beds that we built did seem to repel the ants for a while, but now it's gotten to a point where the ants don't care. So
Yeah,
that's fire ants. Of course, they're fire ants and Bermuda grass.
crawfish holes.
I hate those things.
You know how many crawfish holes I weed eated today?
Oh yeah, I mowed over a bunch of them too.
Those things are little boogers though when you weed eat them because you hit the dirt and it comes back at you. It is not cool.
Kathy says my beard looks good. If all goes right, by this time next week, I won't have it anymore. I'll be back at work.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have this weird looking tan line.
It's not going to be a tan line. Come on now.
Well, it's gonna be white where your beard is.
You need some water uncles. Introduce them to the fire ants. Oh, Kate trying her hand at some dad jokes. I love it.
Love it. Oh, I'm really hoping that he gets to go back to work. But in a way, I like having him home.
Oh, if I could make a living,
Gift him a spray tan.
If
Then you could be Orange Man.
Orange Man bad.
Oh man, that's funny.
No, if I could make a life out of staying home and still getting paid, I mean, who wouldn't go for that?
Right.
Mrs. Green Thumb, hello.
Okay, diatomaceous earth that can be used for things like dry beans, rice, and other things bugs like to get into that are stored whole, not ground.
Are there natural predators, other insects, birds, etc. for ants? Not enough.
Well, I put an ant pile in the chicken yard today, and
Hey,
we'll
call
see
me
how
Teddy.
that goes tomorrow. They were pretty much after it. I did learn that if you put dry grits in an ant pile and then stick a chicken next to it, there will no longer be an ant pile because they don't eat them. They just piss them off enough to where they leave. That's how I got rid of the ant pile next to the septic tank. I went and used the chicken.
Don't even start, John. You know better than that.
It also can be used around animals like chicken. Yes. I use diatomaceous earth around chickens all the time, and that's the only time it ever looks like it snowed here.
The fire ants. Let me tell you about
I dust
fire ants.
the chickens with DE to help with
Hey, trust in God first.
mites.
How's it going? Fire ants. These things, look, when there's a flood, when the flood waters rise above where a fire ant hill is, and it gets flooded, these ants will like cling to each other and stay afloat in the floodwaters. So if you're walking through floodwaters around here, and you got to watch for these like ant colonies floating on top of the water. It's horrible.
Oh yeah, because they'll climb up and the first thing they want to do is bite. Mrs. Green Thumb asked if you like Baker Creek seeds. I order a bunch of seeds. I love Baker Creek seeds. I just with him being off of work right now, we have been really tight with our money. So I haven't been buying a whole heck of a lot of like seeds.
We have a pretty good stash of seeds too.
We have some.
Okay.
It's not near what I want it to be.
Kathy's asking if we need seeds.
I always need seeds. I'm basically right now I'm trying to stockpile what I can, you know.
If you look, guys, if you do decide to send us seeds, we're not asking you to, but we would greatly appreciate it. All I ask is that just please make sure that it's something that we can grow in our climate.
Right.
If you're not sure, please just don't send them.
And that's a lot
Because
of
we
the
don't want
issue-
things to go to waste.
That's a lot of the issue that I've had with Baker Creek is a lot of their seeds are not for our area. They are not heat tolerant. They are not humidity tolerant. So, yeah, I love being a cheapskate. I do too.
Sabrina, I just saw you.
I am as frugal.
I hope you have a great night.
Sabrina's here.
She's leaving. Just the first comment I see from Sabrina is her leaving. Sorry.
I'm so sorry. Now I feel horrible. I'm so glad you're here, Sabrina.
Big Sarge. Wait.
I apologize that I didn't see you sooner.
Who is Big Sarge? I feel like Big Sarge
Wait, what?
is someone I know. Is it someone I know personally?
Just surrendering
what's
to the
up, Peanuts,
fire ants
Peppers?
compromise. You're standing at work.
Where was that comment? Big Sarge. What's up with work? Philip.
Any veggies that you don't like?
Wait.
I don't think so. I'm a big veggie eater.
Is that Company 7, Philip?
The only thing we don't eat a whole lot of
Miller
is
okay.
Oh, that's the Walmart security dude, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
From back in the day.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
I remember him.
Okay, real quick, let me catch him up
Eggplant.
real
That's
fast.
the only thing we don't eat a lot of, but pretty much anything else. What?
I've been off work since October.
Okay.
I had surgery for a minor hernia repair in November. Tried to go back to work too soon and threw my back out, and I've been in physical therapy. So that's the short of it.
Yeah.
Hey, Beehive.
Wait. I missed something.
Ivan's son. What are some dishes and recipes for okra? We do have one.
Fried.
Oh, fried okra is awesome.
Fried.
But we do have one video.
Smothered okra and tomatoes is really good. And you can add that to gumbo for those of you that know how to make gumbo. And it is really good.
You dehydrate
you can eat
okra?
it on the side. I do dehydrate okra, and you can eat it like chips, basically. You can. Mom did some. She cut them in half, long ways.
Oh, okra gumbo, of course, Barb. Yeah.
And wait.
And Kate.
She dusted them with olive oil and I want to say it was Mrs. Dash seasoning and dehydrated them like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, of course the oil is just to make the seasoning stick.
Right. But it was really good. And now those are not for long-term storage because the okra is the oil would go rancid pretty quickly. So yes, Rachel makes them like
Hey,
poppers. Cheese and bacon. She stuffs them with cheese and wraps them in bacon.
That's fine. Have a great night, Sabrina. Thank you for dropping by. Heirloom Permaculture says, wait, wrap okra in bacon and fry. Peel off the bacon, throw out the okra. Enjoy.
That's just wrong. Pickled okra is really good.
Right now, our big thing is turnips.
Okra and anything is really good. Now, Abby doesn't like it, but I love okra.
Turnips are a great substitute for potatoes. And if I'm not mistaken, there is
dip the okra
no
in water,
starch.
then coat it. Yes. You can use water instead of the oil.
Well, okay, maybe there's not no starch, but we're on two different pages here.
Yeah, just make it's just something to make the seasoning stick.
Raw okra, no thank you.
Yes, thank you.
No.
I
It's
love
full of
it.
snot.
It's not. You made me say it. Boiled okra. Danny eats it boiled.
Oh, we're in growing zone 9A.
God, it's not.
Raw
Raw okra
okra
is
is
slimy,
slimy.
but I still like it. You nasty.
You are. That's nasty.
Jerusalem artichokes. We had gotten some from somebody, and I'm not sure what
I
happened.
turn up my nose at turnips.
I like turnips. Good
I
night,
grew up-
Sabrina. Thank you so much for coming.
I grew up eating
It's been crazy.
raw
so
turnips with, like on the side with like rice and gravy or stews.
Are you guys more into hybrid seeds versus heirlooms because of your humidity and location? A lot of like tomatoes and things like that.
Unfortunately,
I've tried the heirloom varieties, and I the only one we're finding so far that somewhat works is the Cherokee purples. Everything else, the heat and humidity just barbecues them.
Uh-oh. I missed a question from Lori.
Jerusalem artichokes are a prebiotic. Oh. See,
I
that's
wonder-
something I've never eaten. So I don't know.
Lori says,
Oh, we have moles here too. What? I'm sorry.
I wonder if you could dehydrate spaghetti squash in strands like dry like pasta.
I would search that because I think you can.
I imagine it would have to be cooked first.
No. Maybe. I don't know.
A spaghetti squash, I think.
I don't know because I can do it with zucchini. You make a nest of zucchini noodles and you dehydrate them like that.
I don't have, but I think we did spaghetti squash one time. So I don't really have experience with it.
Can you cover your veggies like they do in California? I'm sure I could, but it's the expense of the fabric and the shade cloth and all that stuff. We have gardens everywhere, so
Yeah, we have lots of.
it would be a
small
heavy
gardens.
expense. I mean, if I had more trees,
We're getting there.
to kind of shade things out. We have trees planted, but they're little. I put off
We-
more shade than my trees do at the
we
moment.
made a mistake
So
when we were getting ready to move to this location 6 years ago. This was a neglected pasture, and we came in and we just cut everything to the ground, not even thinking that we would need shade trees.
well, all we had here
So-
was chicken trees.
Well, even still,
I
it
know.
would have been something. So it took us a few years to even get some shade trees planted.
Well, Kate, on that note, the moringas are supposed to grow like extremely fast here. So I have a spot, but I think moringas need part shade. Am I wrong? Or am I right?
Do we have an Amazon wish list? Maybe some people could put money toward getting you a couple of shade cloth to help. We have not set up an Amazon wish list, have we?
I did, but it's not. It's not up to par.
We don't really keep up.
I did
with,
that a long time ago,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
what-
I
it's-
have a lot of trouble. Yeah, they would like some shade. Okay. So where I'm going to put them is behind the chicken yard. They should grow really fast. But with all
They'll be somewhat shaded by the bananas there.
they're going to be shaded by the bananas, and they have a chicken tree that's going to shade them too.
Yeah.
And they're somewhat near the elderberries.
Well,
So
when we say chicken trees, we're talking about Chinese tallow trees, in case you don't know.
yeah, bamboo is another thing. But believe it or not, bamboo is not all that fast growing here. We have bamboo up by the driveway, and
That's a spreading bamboo.
it is. But it's been there for what, 2 years? And it's just now
It's
starting to
just
take off.
getting really established, yeah. Now in the back, we started some of the timber bamboo, which is a clumping bamboo, and it's just getting to where it's like taking root.
Yeah.
It's like this tall. So, heirloom permaculture. I hope you have a great night as well. Kudzu. We do not have kudzu here. Thank the Lord.
Still like the new dehydrator. It's still sitting in my Amazon cart. I absolutely love the Magic Meal dehydrator. It is amazing. We grew moringa out in the open, and they grew from seed to over 6 foot tall in 6 months.
My goodness.
And see, that's what I thought. I thought the moringa needed full sun.
I don't know.
I think they like a little bit of shade.
It may depend on the growing zone, on the climate. Because remember, our summers are extremely brutal on plants.
Right. I've got to figure out exactly where I want to put them.
25 feet tall in 6 months.
Wow.
Wow.
Isn't it big enough?
The dehydrator.
Is it big enough? Oh, the dehydrator is amazing. Yeah. I can fit a lot in that soaker.
Oh, moringa helps arthritis.
I like this one because it's the tin tray.
Are we growing grapes or muscadine? Not yet.
No. Are you growing grapes or muscadines? Nope.
What? Okay. That is an or question, but yes, the answer is no. Not yet. I'd be interested in setting up some muscadine. I would.
I really like the muscadines. Yeah, Kate's got a Magic Meal dehydrator too. And oh man.
We do have a couple citrus
I think I
trees.
fit 3 heads of cabbage in that thing.
I don't remember.
I think
Was
it was.
3?
It was pretty close to 3. My
Do you
nose
think
is
there will be
whistling.
another dust bowl in the future? Well, the reason for the dust bowl originally was because too many farmers
Oh, awesome.
plowed up too much land at once, and the lack of vegetation and lack of rains is what caused the dust bowl. I don't necessarily foresee that sort of deal, but the grand solar minimum is worth looking into if you're familiar.
I'm gonna grow my own communion wine. I love it.
If
I don't have a mimosa.
if the grand solar minimum is what people believe, yeah, I know it's real. I know it is, but it's just how severe is it going to affect the planet? That's what we don't know. If it affects the planet, like some people think it may,
Anything
then,
is possible.
yeah. Because growing zones may change.
We actually have wild muscadines that grow here, but they don't get big enough.
The birds eat them all before.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I have ancient grapevines from last summer. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'd love to get some muscadines
Now we have dewberries,
and get the
which dewberry is basically a blackberry.
It's blackberries, but they're bigger.
Right. I much prefer.
And they vine on the
dewberries.
ground.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
Ice Age Farmer talks a lot about grand solar minimum. That is correct. So does Adapt 2030. That's another good channel.
Deep South talks a lot about the grand solar minimum.
Right. But even Danny at Deep South refers people to
Right.
Ice Age Farmer and
Right.
and Adapt 2030.
Never tasted muscadine. Muscadine is really, really sweet. I like them though.
There's subdivisions where they used to grow now. Yeah. Yeah. There's less than a quarter mile from our place is now a subdivision. Used to be farmland. Farmers are not encouraged. It's not worth it to farm anymore.
No.
And I think that's
no,
I'm
we
gonna
don't
get
have a
political, and
mimosa.
I'd rather not, but
I've seen them. The mimosas are native here, I believe. I don't know if they're well.
I've seen
Are they
wild,
native?
I've seen mimosas.
Okay.
I've seen mimosas wild around here.
Yeah, I've heard they spread. The mimosa will spread all over the place. I definitely don't need
don't
anything
sweat that,
that's
Courtney.
invasive. Yeah. It got really quiet.
Yeah,
I was trying to read.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, mimosa is one of those things that make me sneeze when they bloom. So,
really.
yeah, I don't know why.
I don't like mimosas. Terribly invasive.
It's only like a certain time of the blooming. I don't know. I guess the wind picks up those little particles or whatever. No, it's not one of those like I can't walk around and do, sneeze all the time or anything. But it's like I guess if I get close to them.
Can't stand privet either. Yeah, I've got privet around here.
It's not
I
privet.
love the smell
Yeah,
of
it is.
privet. I love it.
What's the name of that thing that we found?
The one somebody called it Sebastian Bush.
Yeah, but
it's-
that's not it. It's
I
not
can't
a
remember.
Sebastian Bush. It's
I can't remember the name of it now.
Manglier.
Monglier.
There we go. I always say it wrong. But I found out it's a native
That's
medicinal.
French word. What was the other name for it?
I can barely remember that one.
Can't remember. Oh,
I'm gonna have to look it up again. I know. Goats like privet. Goats like just about anything, including chicken trees. They will eat the bark off of a chicken tree, and I think that's the only thing I've ever found that kills those doggone things.
Well, if you drill holes in them and put salt in the holes, that works eventually.
Yeah, but I mean, a goat can eat the bark off of it and it will die.
Not the goat.
No, the tree. Try trellising, but I don't have a lot of fence for trying to get squash, melon, pumpkin vines to climb instead of taking over the rest of the small space.
Oh yeah. Have you considered cattle panel
panels.
arches?
Cattle panels work really well. Bamboo you can make an arbor with. PVC pipe you can make it arbor and run strings across. My friend's goats like the neighbor's prize rose bushes.
Oh no.
Oh, Kate, if you wanted chicken trees,
They are a pretty tree, but
they're beautiful,
they're
but they're everywhere.
and we're able to keep some because we mow so often.
Right.
They don't have a chance to spring up, and it's going to be the same way with that golden rain tree that we're starting too. It's going to be the same deal. Do we grow bananas here? Yes.
Yes. We have bananas, and we actually harvest bananas.
Honestly, I don't
in
know
the
if
fall.
they're bananas or plantains though. They're so similar. I'm not sure. Which
Oh,
is which.
sorry. A chicken tree is a Chinese tallow tree.
I think these are.
That's what we call chicken trees because they're just trash trees.
I think the bananas that we grow
Sorry.
are the ice cream bananas. They
They are.
get about
They're small.
that
bananas.
long. They don't really curve, and they have a bit more of a spongy texture.
I need to do some more loofahs this year.
We don't grow dragon fruit.
Who can?
My daughter did. She grew some. Well, she grew
I've
some.
never eaten dragon fruit.
I don't think hers fruited. But
I've
she had the
never
plant.
eaten dragon fruit, so I don't know.
We grew loofah 2 years ago.
Yeah, figs grow really well here. Hey, Two Family, welcome, guys.
Two family homestead. What's happening? We have the perfect weather for figs. Yes.
We have a fig tree in the backyard.
We have one started.
It's a little baby
granny,
fig tree.
granny.
It's a Celeste fig.
So Yeah, not great.
Plantains are not sweet and tougher than bananas. Yeah, so what we have is not a plantain
Right.
because ours are sweet. They're a little bit tougher than the like store-bought brand bananas. I say tougher. It's a slightly different texture.
If you bend them, they don't break as easily as a store-bought banana.
Right. Well,
I mean, if you
they're really good to cut up and put in the freezer and make smoothies with, though.
oh yeah,
If they make it to the freezer, because Rayleigh eats every banana in sight. So, oh, Kate, I
Fun
think I
watching
have
the
some
chickens
seed for
jump up
birdhouse
trying to
boards.
eat those trees. Last year we watched our duck jump and eat elderberries right off the plant.
Do fig trees need to pollinate?
I'm not sure.
They're pollinate. Well, you don't need 2 trees. I know that
So
much.
they'd be self-pollinating then.
Right. There you go.
We haven't grown birdhouse gourds. We haven't tried that.
Are you growing any grains? Grains are.
No, we don't.
I am getting some alfalfa seeds from Kate to try sprouts.
You really need, like, if you're going to grow grains, you really need acreage, and we don't have it.
Right.
We're
In order
sitting
to
on an
grow
acre and a
enough
quarter here.
grains for us to use, we would need lots and lots of acres.
And heavy equipment.
Kate, I will send you some okra seeds, or I will get them to you when you come in May. We have an heirloom variety of okra. I can't tell you. It's a longhorn okra, but it was my great grandfather's seed. And it's been passed
collected
on
every year.
Generation to generation. Every year we plant, every year we collect seed, and it's passed on and passed on and passed on. So mustard seeds for sprouts.
That's interesting. Not so remote Alaska.
Mustard and radish seeds.
We
Really?
grow a lot of herbs. We have oregano. That's
I have
3 years
oregano.
old.
I had some time.
We grow
I've got garlic chives. I've got green
society
onions,
garlic.
society garlic, Swiss chard, which is not really an herb.
We're going to
I
start
guess.
rosemary again and parsley. We've got peppermint, lemongrass. We had lemon balm at one point.
I have one little stick of lemon balm.
Oh, and basil, of course. Who can forget basil?
Basil's a summer thing.
Basil is the herb that doesn't follow the rules. It's a hot weather herb.
Yeah.
It's the only one. So we can grow tons and tons of basil.
Okay. So the radish sprouts, does that have like the spicy flavor that the radishes do?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Radish sprouts.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Plant the thyme
Virgin
out in the
Prepper,
yard
welcome.
and mow. So plant it. It would get taken over by the Bermuda grass, though.
Oh, yeah, I hate Bermuda grass. Ugh.
Isn't rosemary a hardy perennial
Yeah,
in your?
it
Yeah,
is.
as long as you don't plant it in the soggiest part of your yard.
Yeah, what it was, we had 2
Okay, a little
beautiful, well-producing rosemary bushes, and we decided to try to move them.
I wanted to move them out of the herb garden
And they died.
and out into the yard, and I didn't realize that spot stayed as soggy as it did. Well,
Basil is really easy to propagate too.
the sogginess
Yeah.
killed them.
Yeah, basil is amazingly easy to propagate. I've done it.
You don't even have to do anything with it. Go by and just like shake it.
Okay. I'm going to try your name because you were putting out some great info here. Skadra Dina. Skadra Dina? I hope I got it
Deer loves
close.
clover.
Clover is also a medicinal, not a weed. See, you have great information. I just need to be able to say it.
Okay.
Same with dandelion. Here's the thing. Now that you're talking
I have
about
some rosemary seed, Kate.
clover and dandelion, isn't it funny how we are told that all these
Watermelon, that's right.
all these things are lawn weeds, but all these things are medicinal or edible or both?
Huh.
So
Broccoli.
people could literally starve to death not knowing that they could eat their weeds. That's messed up.
Red clover sprouts?
Skydra.
I need to find
Dana.
red clover because that's not.
Okay, I was way off. Skydra Dana. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's why I didn't even try.
God gave us amazing weeds. Yes.
I need to try to find red clover seed because that's not typical here.
Right
Have
there
you
in
ever
North
been to
Louisiana.
Minnesota? Nope.
No. Wait.
Eat your lawn, folks. I love
No,
it.
that was Michigan.
See, that's why the old people used to holler at others.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my
Yeah,
lawn.
because I was about to eat that.
All plants are weeds. Some are just better than
Lamb's
others.
ear and wild lettuce. Yep, we have wild lettuce. See, that's one thing I put that off for the longest time was learning my wild edibles, and finally I started to learn and realize that
Crimson
we have
clover, that's
so
what I was
many.
thinking of.
We have so many different wild edibles and wild medicinals here.
The crimson clover we don't have here, but they have it in Arkansas.
Oh, Country Homestead Purchase is going to send us some red clover. Thank you. Appreciate that, Brother Donnie. If there's anything that we can send you, please let us know.
Let us know. We can definitely trade, barter, some kind of something. I have chives and flower beds. Chives are beautiful. They really are. And they
Chicory
spread
was
like
used
crazy.
by the Native Americans.
Has
as
anybody else
substitute.
used, it's called society garlic. Last year was the first time I ever heard of it.
Oh, 2 years. 2 years
Was
ago.
it 2 years?
And this is our third year with it.
Okay. I absolutely love it.
Society garlic.
It's a flowering plant.
It's
It looks like a flower.
It's like garlic chives.
You can eat the flowers.
Yes.
You can eat the stalks. You can eat all the way down to the roots.
entire
Now, I
plant.
don't because
Nice.
I don't want to
homestead
kill the
alls.
plant. Kate, did I give you some society garlic? I think I did.
I think you did.
That stuff multiplies like crazy. And oh man, it's so good. Very strong flavor. Hard to overwinter. That makes sense. I love the society garlic though. And Rayleigh loves it. She goes outside and she knows that my herb garden, everything is edible. Yep. Okay. Awesome. And so she walks by. It makes these beautiful, cutesy little pinkish purple flowers, and she picks the flowers off and eats them. My purple flowers in the garden, in the herb garden.
The garlic flowers.
You want to see yourself?
No.
You lie. Oh, you're not on there.
She is. You've got a delay over there.
Apparently I do. Oh, there you are. Brett, how much
My
is the
allergies are
shrimp
kicking
down
in.
here? Oh.
I don't know that fluctuates, but
Usually
you can usually get, depends on the size too.
$2 to $3 a pound
No.
for the smaller ones.
Well,
If you're talking about like
something
what,
that
the
would be about
3640?
about 20 shrimp per pound.
Uh,
20 shrimp per pound would be probably about $5. You'd probably pay $5-6
$4 to
a pound.
$5, yeah.
Now that's right off the boat.
Yeah. Probably the most expensive would be $4.50 to $5 a pound. And that's the bigger, that's the really good like frying size shrimp.
Mhm.
We can get, about $3 a pound. We can get the little tiny, I call them gumbo shrimp. They're little boogers to clean though.
Oh yeah, Australia's in summer right now.
Ooh.
What time of day is it there, Homestead also? I think it's probably tomorrow morning.
I think so.
Wild lettuce can be used for pain as well. Yes.
Well,
I've heard of that.
We're
They
30
call it-
miles from the Gulf too, so
They also call it opium lettuce.
yeah, you have to be careful with that one.
Yeah. Now, see, I have to be real careful. 2:32 Friday. 2:32 in the
36,
afternoon?
40, yeah.
Morning. Help me out.
Last year from Mississippi, there's a shrimp farm up here. I don't know that was possible.
Oh, no.
A shrimp farm?
Hold on.
What?
My iPhone's about to die.
Your phone's always about to die. Mine never dies.
I'm using the Wi-Fi. I mean, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I'm using the hotspot.
Oops. So it would be a bad thing if that thing died.
Yes, it would.
Halfway house for shrimp. Wow. We don't have shrimp farms. They get them straight out of the Gulf here. So, like I said, we're only 30 miles from the Gulf. Hey, Big Dreams. How are you? Have you gotten off the train yet?
Oh, my
Oh
goodness.
my gosh. I don't know how you stayed on the train that long. That would drive me nuts. I went shrimping a couple of times. Yeah, we've been shrimping before. My grandpa was a commercial. Well, I don't know about commercial fishermen. I guess. He caught them and sold them in a little.
It wasn't a big timer, but.
No. But still feels like I'm on the train. I bet. I bet it's going to take a long time to get that feeling out of there. Oh, I'm glad you're home. I'm glad you made it home safely. Oh, and aren't you going back again next month? That'll be the last trip there, right? Surely you're not taking the train again. Ugh.
Homestead,
I
also
could do
hope
it.
you enjoy your day.
Oh, Copper Kettle didn't do her herbal remedies thing last
That
night?
was supposed to be on Wide Family Farms channel, I believe. Or the other way around. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. I didn't catch much of anything last night. We were exhausted.
I haven't really had time to get on YouTube much, honestly.
Okay, you're talking about the Hudson Valley Seed Company, right, Lori? I'm gonna have to look for the red clover. Okay, yeah. No more trains for a while. I bet you're done with the train. Yeah.
I bet
wow.
so. All right.
I know. Old man's getting tired.
Well, do you guys, if you have any other prayer requests
Our questions?
or questions, let us know.
There's a difference between the red clover and the crimson clover. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I would love to take an Amtrak from San Antonio to Louisiana. How long would that take, Kate? That's what I'm wondering, because I don't know if I can handle sitting for that long. I definitely couldn't do what Big Dreams just did. What
On
was it?
Amtrak, you can get up
Like
and walk around. I'm not sure.
4 or 5 days?
Oh,
yeah, but still.
Yeah, we didn't do the scripts this time. We're just going to save those for next week. We got to talking. So. Sorry.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
Have we
Okay,
tried
5 to
growing
6
mushrooms?
hours.
We have not. Amy is allergic to mushrooms.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Honestly, I don't know if it's an allergy or just an intolerance.
Right.
Mushrooms don't agree with her digestive tract, so
Yeah. So
growing
we don't-
mushrooms would be pretty much wasted on us. I love them. She loves to eat them,
Right.
but can't. So we steer clear. Kind of like not killing Kate with peppers.
You're making me laugh. Hope you have a better. Oh, I'm not even talking to me. Oh, I really hope that it's. I thought you had it sold or a buyer. Definitely praying that your house sells. I know that sounds weird. Train is better than driving. Yeah, I guess that. Yeah.
We're
At
gonna
least you can get up and walk around when you're tired. Yeah.
we're gonna continue praying for.
My mantra: don't kill Amy.
We're gonna continue praying for our nation.
Yep.
So that good will prevail, morals will prevail.
Recovered from COVID, now has pneumonia and a UTI. Oh, Lori,
God bless
I'm
you
so
as
sorry.
well, Brother Donnie. We'll be looking for you tomorrow evening, Brother Donnie.
Sunday through Thursday is how long it took her on the train.
Yeah, it's important we don't forget to pray.
Mary
for the
Beth,
nation,
what's going
the
on
good
with
of
your
the nation.
lungs? And the only reason I ask is because I had a round of what was it? Bronchitis type. And the antibiotics and steroids didn't do it. I had to use those a hot toddy type drinks every night for I don't know 4 or 5 days, and that's the only thing that would like break up the congestion.
Yes, take your vitamin D3 and zinc and vitamin C.
I would try the hot toddy, Mary Beth. It's
Okay, what are those other things?
2 ounces
Quercetin and NAC.
of whiskey, 2 ounces of lemon juice, 2 ounces of water. Warm that, and then add 2 ounces of honey. And it fits in a coffee mug. It's gross.
Pineapple for bronchitis. It breaks up the phlegm.
Yep, pineapple is good for it too. Oh, Henry found the live stream.
If you guys want to talk more openly about topics, that would be a place. That would be my other channel, Cajun Prepsteader. We'll go live at some point. The lives there are just kind of random. It's not a scheduled live stream there. Thank you for that, Kathy. Appreciate you. That's where we can talk about more sensitive topics, I guess. More opinionated.
I got it. Never enough time.
I'm trying to keep that sort of stuff away from this family-friendly channel.
Okay.
Yes, Carol. Yes, we can talk about that there.
I love it. And it's not that we don't want to talk about it. It's just it kind of keeps this channel safe from
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want this channel to be targeted, for one.
Right.
And we also want to invite everyone to learn the homesteading and prepping techniques, I guess. So that's the reason for the second channel. So we appreciate, of course, we appreciate Kathy for sharing it. Thank you very much.
Lori, I always have you on my prayer list. I know you've been going through a lot.
Hey, Lisa, just in time for us to say goodnight. Keep this channel safe for sure. Right. And that like again, that's the reason for the second channel. We're just getting it up off the ground.
That's his baby.
Kind of taking our time with it.
Definitely, Patty. I think everybody needs prayers for financial help this year.
Oh, for sure.
Between the whole COVID and, well, I know this area, with the storms and
Good night, Veronica.
everything, it's been kind of a crazy year.
Good night, Christy. Okay, people are jumping the gun with our long Southern goodbyes.
I know it. If anybody has any prayer requests, by all means, put them in the chat. I'm going to leave the chat open even after we close the stream for a while. And if you don't want to put them here, you're welcome to send us an email or hit us up on Facebook or anything. I'm still here, believe it or not. I know Kate made it past 9 o'clock.
Lori. Yeah, I think that probably needs to be at the White House. Sorry.
You need to hush. All right, guys, we're going to say goodnight. And we might actually do a pop-in live, just a random live
just
later on in the week.
Make sure you guys hit the bell so you don't miss when we do just random live streams.
Good night, Big Dreams. Have a great night.
We don't upload a whole lot of videos, so it's not like we're going to blow up your phone or whatever.
Well, right.
With notifications.
We may do a random live. We'll be working on giveaways and things like that happening hopefully really soon. I'm really trying, guys. I'm trying to get this whole new schedule thing balanced out, but we'll get it. We'll get it. All right, guys. Have a great night, and we will see you next week, if not sooner. Stay safe, and God bless.
Good night, y'all.